I'm a student athlete and I play soccer. I spend a huge amount of time at practices, games, and traveling, and this is just for high school. Playing soccer in college is a goal of mine. Would I like to be paid for playing? Sure, that would be nice, but do I think college athletes should get paid? No, I do not. Yes, it's true that college athletes are required to commit an enormous amount of time to practices, training, and conditioning year round. Those who argue in favor of paying college athletes to play believe that college athletes should be paid because sports bring in big money for the colleges. However, in reality, athletes in college are already paid with their college education and therefore should not be paid extra. Most college athletes receive partial scholarships and some receive full scholarships. Paying athletes in addition to the scholarships would only tempt the athletes to put more importance on their sport instead of their education, which is really the most important. Their focus would not be on studying, but rather practicing and winning games. They would not be prepared to succeed in life after college. According to a lawsuit against UNC and the NCAA, college football athletes spend over 40 hours a week practicing. In spite of the NCAA 20-hour practice rule, things not included are administrative meetings, weightlifting, conditioning, film studying, taping, and visiting the trainer, and rehabilitation. In addition, game days count as the total hours and do not include travel time. Purdue University quarterback Rob Henry says, "Without the athletes, there are no Division I sports. There are no TV contracts. There are no coaches. Contracts Athletes should be the number one priority. While this may be particularly true, the system of paying athletes would not misconduct. While this is true, the system of paying athletes would allow the misconduct to run wild. In some sports, like football and basketball, scandals already have been exposed. Players have been given money, cars, prostitutes, merchandise, and other so-called perks. A black market of sorts exists that tempts college athletes to violate the rules. Reform is needed in following. NCAA rules is essential for maintaining the integrity of the colleges." My claim is that college athletes should not get paid to play sports. College athletes have the opportunity to receive an education while being able to get exposure to play professional. That more than pays athletes for their hard work. More importantly, NCAA rules state that in order to play college sports, college athletes have to maintain an amateur status and cannot accept money, gifts, or special treatment for playing. This slide states the definition of amateurism. Most coaches and athletes are primarily motivated by the love of the sport with no expectation of substantial market rewards. NCAA's Market Emmert states his beliefs that if we move toward a pay-for-play model, if we were to convert our student athletes employees of the university, that would be the death of college students and athletics. In the final analysis, paying college athletes would go against the main goal of college, and that is to provide an education for its students. While it is agreed that college athletes have to make an enormous time commitment in order to play sports, paying them to play would completely switch the focus of being successful in the classroom to being successful on the field. Rather than push college athletics further and further from academics, we need to bring it closer, says NCAA President Mike Emmert. In conclusion, this final slide sums up my feelings about how college athletes should not be paid.